love when coaches, consultants, and professional service providers want to do big things in their business. They want to rise to the top and influence their market and the world around them. They want to have a greater impact and make a more lucrative income. Well, if this is you, welcome to Expert in You podcast, the show where I interview other experts and coaches, consultants, so that they can share their success strategies with you. We're going to talk about marketing and how to close more sales, how to get more premium clients, and how to really build your visibility in the market and scale your business like a boss. If this is you, welcome to the show. I want to ask you to subscribe and hit the notification bell right now so you don't miss one episode. Grab your coffee and buckle up because we are ready to give it all to you to help you become the expert and get paid as the expert that you are. How do you escape the low six-figure trap in your coaching or consulting business? If you're a business coach or you're a consultant, I want to share with you how you can really move yourself into either a CEO role and get to that first $1 million or even beyond, or how you can at least scale your business so that you have a lot more freedom and it can continue to grow and you don't get stuck. When you are playing at that low six-figure range, it really is a trap. It is more of a job. It doesn't give you the money or the funds or anything to really grow your business. And what happens is you stay on this up and down roller coaster. You might have enough clients, you quit marketing because you get busy, and then all of a sudden you are without clients or things go backwards. And so I want to share with you how to structure your business in a way so that you can get out of the low six-figure trap, have a lucrative business that gives you a lot more freedom. And I love to help people in their business get better clients at higher fees, get those bigger deals so that they can scale their business with a handful of clients. And when you do this, it gives you a lot more opportunity to continue to grow your business or to build a team to keep growing, but it also gives you a lot more freedom. So that's what this video is all about. Thank you for being here. Very quickly, if you don't know who I am, my name is Carden. I'm a strategic business growth consultant and coach, and I work with people just like you to help them really grow a premium high-end business. A lot of my clients are getting $50,000, $100,000, $200,000, $400,000 plus clients. Now, you may think, oh my gosh, that sounds so out of range, but I want you to know that when you're doing things in the right way and you are excellent at what you do, it is not. It's knowing how to put the pieces together. So if you want to grow a premium high-end business, scale to that $1 million or even beyond, then let's have a conversation. You can book a call with me at acarden.com. I want to help you get out of the low six-figure trap. That is a hustle and a grind. All right. Let's dive in. What are the things that you need to do? Well, the very first thing is you need to think about a bigger vision for your business. See, a lot of coaches and consultants think about what they are making or think about their business more like a job. It's like, well, I just want to make some income, or if I can make enough income to be comfortable or make what I did in my corporate job, then I'm good. But that is small thinking. And there's so much more opportunity than that. In fact, that way of thinking is, again, going to keep you really in a hustle and grind and in really working a job, except that now it's going to be even harder because at least with a job, you have the security of that paycheck, right? As long as that company keeps you on as an employee, you have that security. But when you're in business for yourself, it is a whole different animal because you have to go out and make your own way, right? You have to go make your own money. You have to get your own clients. There's a lot of moving parts to building a business. So the first big move that you can make in your business, besides thinking bigger, get that thinking going to the next level, is to really bring in better clients and get bigger deals. See, so often I see consultants, especially, they're doing too many projects. They don't have any kind of transformational offers that are going to bring in those bigger deals. And the money comes when the value is there. And so if you're really treating yourself like an extra pair of hands, I even see business coaches doing this, treating yourself like an extra pair of hands, you're doing a lot of the stuff for your clients, well, that is going to keep you stuck and really really working almost like a job. That's not really being an owner of your business. So I want to talk about moving you into being a business owner. Now, does that mean that you can't still coach your clients or still do some of the work? Of course not. But really, you should be the driver of your business. And so if your business is structured in a way that you can still work with your clients and you can still be the CEO in your business and you can still grow the business, then that's great. And that's what this model can do for you. This really high end premium model can do this for you. But the other thing is, if you're a consultant, for example, and you're getting bigger deals, you can now bring other consultants underneath you to do a lot of the delivery and a lot of the work, or take a lot of things off your plate. So now you're getting paid a lot more. You're leveraging your time. You can actually multiply your clients because you will have the help and the support to be able to work with many more clients. So these are the things to first think about, the foundational pieces, if you want to move from that low six-figure trap. The second thing that you have to understand when you're moving out of just having a job for yourself early, and you're moving into thinking like a CEO or growing your business to that $1 million or beyond, you now will have to think about what is the marketing system you're going to use to bring in clients like clockwork. You need a system. So there are two sides to marketing. There is what we call the long game. This is your thought leadership, building that personal brand, all the things that you probably see out there, building that credibility, getting visible. But then there's also the short game in marketing. And this is actually your system where you are now getting people to book on your calendar. So you need both the short game of marketing and you need the long game of marketing. The long game will build a sustainable brand for you. It will help you really stand out. It will help you be seen as the expert. It will help you bring in those more premium clients. And so you want to have an influential brand and you want to continue to build on that. That's something that should be done all the time, consistently. That is how you will be around for a long time. But then the short game of marketing is, okay, now how are you going to go get clients? What is your process? What is your system to consistently get people to want to book on your calendar and bring in those clients? And so you need both of these. So what big, bold moves are you making in your marketing? Do you need to level up how you're seen in the market so that you look like you're the only one who does what you do? Do you need to level up that credibility so that it looks like you are the credible expert that you are? Do you need to build that influence so that it's really a no-brainer for those clients to want to invest in you because you look like you're the best? So this is a really big piece of building that sustainable thought leadership brand. But then again, what is your system to go get those clients? Now, the third piece of getting out of the low six-figure trap and bringing in these better clients and these bigger deals is to have a better sales process. So often there's such a breakdown in the sales process, whether that's a business coach or a consultant. They're not getting the premium fees that they could because of the way they are trying to sell their services. They're a lot of times not thinking like transformational or result. They are structuring their services in a way that, again, they're not working with people for the long game. And the problem with that is then you stay in this hustle and grind because now you've got to keep replacing clients. You've got so much attrition, right? You get a job done, a project done, and now you're on looking for another client. But when you set your business up with the transformational high value offers where you're working with your clients longer, you're really helping them accomplish something big, then you don't have to have as many clients. And so this can be a game changer for you. Now, I've had people say to me, but Ann, if I only had 10 clients at $100,000 and I'm making $1 million, you're really setting yourself up to be in trouble if you lose a client. Well, not if you have enough clients, right? If you have enough clients that you're making good money, and if you lose one, it won't make any difference. Let me tell you, when you're working more of a volume method, let's say it takes you 100 clients to get to $1 million. That is a real hustle and a grind because you still have attrition. You still have to replace them. And yes, you may not see the financial hit as much when you lose a client or two, but you will definitely stay in a hustle and grind to try to keep replacing those clients. Whereas when you go bigger and you go higher end, you will find that you actually will have better clients. You're going to be making more money per client, and often they are even easier to work with. I have a client who closed a $400,000 client just recently. And this was a game changer to her. And she said to me, I didn't really think about what it would be like to build $1 million consulting business. She already has another business and she wanted to add consulting. She said, but once I closed that $413,000 client, I realized, wow, I could hit $1 million with just a couple of clients. And I said, how many clients can you actually work with at that level based on the business that you have right now? And she said, I could take on 3. Well, think about that. That's over $1 million business if she only did that on her own. Now, she can also build a team under her, which is what she was doing, but she's still making very, very high profits at that level. So are you doing this? You can even get $1 million deals when you're doing things in the right way. So I want you to think bigger, really level up your business, level up your brand, and level up your sales process so that when you are sitting with a potential client, a prospect, you can show them the transformation, the result, the outcome that you can help them get, and you can walk them through that process and you can get a yes. And this brings me really to the proposal process. Are you doing proposals? Are you sending proposals? Are you emailing proposals? If you're doing all of those things, a lot of times you are missing opportunity there because now you're counting on that proposal to sell you. And that is just the wrong way to sell high-end services. The better way is to sit down with your client, co-create the solution that they're looking for and that they need, create that transformational offer, that result or outcome that you want to help them get. What else do they need? And this is where that conversation can come in. What else do they need? And what else do they need? And then you're co-creating the solution. And then you're getting a yes. And then you do not send a proposal, you send an agreement. Now, if you do a proposal, you still get a yes from them, and then you're just going to go over some options. And so how you structure your sales process will also determine how you are bringing in these very, very high-end clients. Now, the fourth big move to really help you scale is, okay, what can you do now when you get all of this going, all of this working? How can you now add things like a team, automation, maybe additional products or services that do not require you? I have products and services in my business that are passive. They don't require me. I still talk about them. I still do a little bit of marketing, but they don't require me for delivery. A good example of this would be a package that I have created called Expert in Influence package. It's in 2 to 6 months. You build your influence and you become almost like a micro influencer in your niche. And all of that package is delivered by a team. We get your book written for you, your expert book. We do that whole thing for you. We get loads and loads of videos done for you and SEO, and there's just many, many things that go into that package. If you want to check that out, you can go to my website, annlcarden.com, and you can look under programs, and you'll be able to see that Step into the Expert Spotlight package, the Expert and Influence package, and you'll be able to see everything that offers. But here's the thing, I don't do anything with that package. I have a team that does all of that. So when I sell one of those packages, I just kind of stay in it a little bit to make sure things are going the way they need to go. But I get to do the other things in my business. And so as you start scaling your business and you start looking to get into these more premium levels, there are a lot of ways to scale. But one of the ways that you can do it is how can you now build out other things that do not require you. Now, one thing that people will tell you is build a little bitty course or sell a little bitty course. But what I will tell you is you have to have traffic to be able to sell those. So those are not as easy to sell. What I love to teach people to do is actually create products and services, things that totally align with what they're already doing so that there's not all this disconnect. So for example, if someone comes to me and they want to start a consulting business and they want to really hit the ground running and they want to look like the influencer and the expert and they want to get all that content created and they want to get that book done and they want to get all those things done, well, now they're coming to me to start their consulting business. And yes, I can help them with all of that, but now I've got this other thing that can help help them as well. Is this making sense? So there's not this disconnect in the products and services that I'm offering. So again, there are lots of ways to scale, but when you look at these four things, when you look at, what you are offering, how are you selling your services? Are those transformational offers at really high fees? Are you getting better clients and bigger deals? When you look at the marketing piece, how are you building your brand and what is your marketing system to bring in clients consistently like clockwork? When you look at your sales process and you get time back because you're not writing endless proposals and chasing down clients to try to get them to close. And then you look at how you can rev up that revenue with automation and even gain higher profitability. Automation, building a team, adding products and services to your business. I mean, the sky is really truly the limit. You can build your business to millions if you choose to. Now, I just want to speak to one more thing. You may be thinking, but I don't really need millions. Maybe you're even you've left a job, you're in a consulting business, and maybe this is not something that you're really doing to make a lot of money. But what if you had the money that you could impact generations, your kids' kids, generations to come, give more back to the world, to people in need? What if your business could do that? See, I think often people just think about their business for themselves, but I believe if you've been called to entrepreneurship, if you've been called to business, you've been called to bigger things. There's a reason why the desire to be an entrepreneur has been put into your heart. So think bigger, even if you don't need the money. Who could use the money with your expertise, your brilliance, the things that you can bring to the market? So I hope this has been helpful. I would love to know your thoughts, your feedback. Leave any comments or questions you have. And listen, if you want to get your business to that $1 million and even beyond, and all these things that I talked about are resonating with you, then I want to invite you to book a call with me at acarden.com if you are ready to get some help to step into the next level in your business and really scale. You have an amazing day. God bless you. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye.
If you've enjoyed this show, then I want to invite you to check out a free automated webinar where I show you how you can bring in ultra high fee clients for $25,000 to $125,000 or even more. I show you how you can do this maybe even in the next 7 to 60 days. So if you want to check out that free webinar, just go to expertinyouaccelerator.com and I'll see you on the inside. You have an amazing day, and until next time, God bless you. Go rock your business.